There is one God is deeply rooted in the Old Testament, and Jesus came to fulfill it. God is one. God the Father sent God the Son. Deuteronomy says the first and great commandment is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. This is prophetic of the gospel that you hear and believe. And immediately upon entrance into the kingdom, one is commanded to love God with all heart, soul, and might. When Jesus was asked which is the first of all commandments, he actually gives two, but combines them into one. He says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and you are to love God with all heart, soul, mind, and strength. So we see there is more to keeping your salvation than just the original hear and accept the gospel. Jesus even adds the second great commandment to the first by saying it is like it, meaning it can't be separated from it, which is to love thy neighbor as thyself. Loving God and loving your neighbor is to keep the commandments, and not only those, but when Jesus loved his neighbor by saving us, he elevated it to love as he loved. And Jesus' neighbors were his enemies, forgiving them. So too must you. In 1 John, the same thing is said in a different way. It says the old commandment that you heard from the beginning, which is the gospel, and says it becomes a new commandment because now you are walking in the light of it. Live this way, and that perfect love you received at born again stays with you and matures you, and you know you are saved. Don't live this way, and you will lose truth and drift back to spiritual death.